Good morning. Hope you're well. On my usual morning walk, my morning exercise, part of my usual daily physical well-being activity that I get done at the start of the day. Today I'm a little bit later than normal, so it's closer to 8 o'clock than it is to 7. Just kind of, that's how it went today. That's fine. Had some other things I need to get sorted out. But today I'm going to talk about sleep and creating a sleep toolkit. Now, in my upcoming July newsletter, I talk about there being no hacks to improving our sleep. You know, we know that there's a global sleep epidemic, and much like with much of things in modern day life, because we're so busy, we get sold these hacks for everything. But in the newsletter, I talk about there not being hacks to our sleep. There is no hack sleep. You know, you can't get over the body's need for sleep. You can't get over the body's need to go through and the circadian rhythms and how they interact and how they impact our well-being. You know, there is no hack to that. There is no hack to, if you're a person who needs lots of sleep naturally, there is no hack to that. There is no hack to you being able to adapt to what your body's needs for sleep are. If you need lots of sleep compared to someone who naturally doesn't need lots of sleep. And I don't mean that to sound depressing in any way and saying there's nothing that you can do. What I'm saying though is that what we each have to do, and I say this all the time, we have to do the work on ourselves. We have to figure out, what is our body's natural inclination to needing sleep and work with that. And then what we can do is we can build a toolkit. And I'm just going to be straight, it's not going to be easy. It's not going to be easy because you're going to have to put time in your diary to figure out, am I honestly going to work on my well-being? And if I am, in regards to my sleep, what is it that I'm going to need to do? You're going to have to do all the reading up. You're going to have to do all the listening to the podcast and the YouTube, watching the YouTube videos and everything else. But with that said, there is lots of advice and information out there. There are lots of things that we can do to get started that aren't difficult, they're simple, and they're straightforward. So what I encourage you is to build your sleep toolkit. My sleep toolkit means that at best 90 minutes, at worst 60 minutes before my bed, I like to start winding down, get off devices, reduce the lights in the house where I can, close the curtains if I'm in a light environment, and start that process of setting my body, getting it ready to wind down. I'll read something light. I'll try not to stimulate myself. I generally don't have calls later on. And I'm certainly not, as much as I learn and try and improve myself, my self-mastery and self-development, there's a point where I just kind of let all of that go, and it's time to enter wind down mode. So I've shared stuff about this before. There's a great podcast from Andrew Huberman, his Huberman Lab podcast, that discusses what a sleep toolkit could look like. I'll share the link. Let me know what you think. Bless up and one love. Peace.